Good morning, Scorpio men, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I like to do is just going to give you a who's coming towards your reading, and this reading is valid until the end of this month, gentlemen. Okay, I've decided to go on and use my Lenoma's deck here. Today is illustrated, and the purpose of this reading, gentlemen, is to just to tell you, kind of what you've kind of experienced thus far, and where you're kind of headed, as well as to give you a brief description of the women or the woman, and it looks like it's several in your reading here, who appear to be coming towards you, as well as potential occupations. And gentlemen, as I go through this reading, and if it resonates with you, go on and like and share, and be sure to subscribe, okay? So let's go on and get started. I'm just going to go on and make a few general observations, and then we're going to just, dive right on deeply into this reading, okay? This woman I'm seeing, she appears to be a workaholic. I'm getting very deceptive, gentlemen, sneaky. I'm seeing an older woman who appears to be very experienced, exotic features, perhaps even foreign for some of you, or either it could be a long distance type relationship that you have with her, or she may have been educated abroad, okay? She seems to be very creative, sensitive. I'm seeing a very physically fit woman. I'm seeing a physically fit woman as well as a heavier set woman here in your reading. Okay, um, she appears to be very unstable, uncertain here. But I'm also seeing someone that's very open-minded and someone who appears to always be on the go. Someone that's very motherly, gentlemen, controlling. Okay, so let's get started and look at the cards here that fell to the bottom of the deck here, and we have three. We have the snake, we have the clover, okay, and we have the letter. Actually, we have four, and the horseman here, okay. So we're just looking at, just making a few general observations about those cards. I'm certainly seeing a solution that seems to be coming about for you guys to a problem that you've been having. I'm seeing unexpected news that you're going to be receiving. It could be a phone call or a text or some type of telephonic type communication that I see that you're going to be receiving or getting some type of feedback. And some of you may have already received this, okay? I'm also seeing an invitation of some sort that you may have received or you will receive here. So let's start with the snake, okay? With the snake, Mars and Uranus are denoted, and it connects with water signs, okay? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And this card is all about jealousy, disappointment, and lies and betrayal. So, it shows that, as already indicated from the observations here, that this woman, has these type of tendencies here. Okay, and then next we have the clover. Okay, Jupiter is denoted and it connects with fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And this is all about opportunities, gentlemen, all about luck and all about, hope. And some of you might even be dealing with a woman with green eyes, someone that's a risk taker, a gambler, and she could even work in the gaming type industry as well. Okay, next you have the letter. Okay, Mercury is the ruler and it connects with air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And this card is all about text, emails, and various types of telephonic type communication, which kind of brings in the fact that this woman, as I said, may be a long distance or social media type relationship that you have here. And then next we have the rider and or the horseman. Okay, so Mercury is the ruler and it connects once again with air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So this is all about news or even potentially, gentlemen, new people, kind of coming into your life here. So I'm going to go on and give you a consolidated story here so you can kind of understand and follow along with what I'm saying here. Okay, so I feel that, you know, although, gentlemen, many of you might have experienced some difficulties, in a relationship, which may have been caused due to a lot of cheating, lies, and deception, I'm kind of feel that, or I see things as I've indicated changing in your love life. You know, I see a surprise coming up, and I feel that many of you will, in fact, reconnect with a lover with whom uh, perhaps you've had problems. And as I said, perhaps this might even be an internet or long distance type situation. So the cards are kind of suggesting you to kind of try to keep an optimistic attitude, because I see you receiving a card or perhaps, you know, something sensuous. Like I said, you may have recently had already had this communication because Valentine's has just passed, or you're just going to be having a passionate discussion here. I feel too that there's also a possibility, a strong possibility that you guys may even have your eyes on someone new or someone new you might meet that you're going to be, very, very, to whom you're going to be very attractive. So let's go on and look at your cards here, gentlemen, fall into your past to see what you may have already experienced or what you might be in the process of experiencing here. Okay, so we have the fox, we have the well, we have the lily, okay, we have the ship, okay, as well as the moon and the whip, okay. So let's start off with this fox here, okay. So, just before getting into this, I'm kind of seeing something that it looks like something connected with a cruise or a winter trip that some of you may have contemplated or may have even gone on. I'm seeing some type of romantic weekend that's showing here. I'm seeing a lot of sexual chemistry, a lot of fantasies. But there's a possibility of being a bit unsettled here and arguments, may even surface. Okay? So let's get back to this fox. Okay, Neptune is denoted, it connects with fire signs Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And this card is all about deception. So this woman appears to be very street smart. Short, I'm kind of getting, maybe even reddish type hair for some of you, even freckles, like a con artist type person, a trickster. She could even work some shady type business, or she might be does some type of investigative type work here. Okay. And next that sits there we have the well card. So gentlemen, this card is all about wishes, but certainly wishes that don't come without some effort here. It's all about resources and rather kind of telling you to kind of about further examining your issue here, or even in fact for some of you, this woman may have hit rock bottom. Or even, gentlemen, some of you may even attempted to overextend yourself here in the past, okay? The next card here, we have the lily, okay? Lily, Saturn is the ruler, and it connects with earth signs, okay? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this card is all about satisfaction, peace. So it looks like some of you may have even dealt with an older person, a person who's very wise, mature, even with salt, pepper hair. Very established gentlemen, but set in their ways here. She could even be retired or might even have a family business or it might even be a vet for some of you. Okay. The next card here we have the ship. Okay, with the ship card, Jupiter is denoted. It connects with, once again, fire signs Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So this card is all about travel, gentlemen, and adventure. So again, this woman might be, she may even be foreign or she may have dark features to include tan as well as olive. Okay, she could be of Asian descent, Mediterranean, or even in fact African. Okay, an immigrant, but she's very spontaneous. And she may have had some type of commitment type issues. Okay, for some of you, she might even work in the transportation type industry or shipping type industry or a foreign type company here. Okay. Next, we have the moon. With the moon, of course, the moon rules itself and it connects with water signs, okay? Because it's all about our emotions Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and dreams. And, so this woman is very intuitive, sensuous. She's a seductress. I'm feeling very curvy, motherly, and perhaps someone that's very, very respected in her chosen career or well known, you know, maybe she works in marketing or some type of creative type field or does some type of PR work too that I'm kind of getting here. Okay. Next we have the whip. And gentlemen, with the whip, Mars and Pluto are governed and it connects with water signs Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This card brings about a lot of fights or separations and various types of upheavals. So this woman clearly is very attractive. She even potentially, some of you, she might even be on drugs or or does something with alcohol a little bit too much, but very competitive and a very abusive, confrontational personality. She might even be a personal trainer, or work in some form or some type of an aggressive type business. Okay. Next here we have the crossroad. Okay. So Uranus rules this. It governs this card and connects again with air signs. Okay. Libra, Gemini, as well as Aquarius. So this card is all about decisions and choices. So this woman, it seems that she might even be a bit hesitant, uncertain. Even gentlemen, she might even be a bit bisexual here that I'm getting, or kind of going through a life crisis as well as a devil talker. Okay, she might even work multiple type jobs, or again worked in the transportation type industry. So let's go on and just give you a story here, gentlemen, of what you may have already experienced or what you may be in the process of kind of still going to. So in the past, it looks like maybe you were kind of involved in a rather deceptive type relationship where it looks like you were used, gentlemen. And this situation made you feel as if, I feel that you hit rock bottom, you know? Because it appears that this person, as I said, was older and you really wanted a solid relationship. But again, the relationship might have been a bit long distance, okay? I'm feeling that many of you even perhaps contemplating visiting her or visited her to perhaps tighten your union. However, I feel it looks like maybe an argument kind of surface, or if it hasn't, it will, okay? And while many of you would have hot sex, or you may have had hot sex afterwards, I'm feeling you decided to kind of part ways, or you kind of remain uncertain because in your heart, gentlemen, I'm feeling you kind of, it looks like you kind of knew that you were kind of involved in a situation, perhaps that you really, gentlemen, I'm saying you really shouldn't have been involved in. I'm kind of getting here, seeing here, looking at your cards here, okay? Because of all of this, this cheating, you know, and it really affected you, okay? So let's move right ahead and see if the future offers more of the same or offer anything better for you, okay? We have the woman here, okay? You have two women, so it's probably several women here that many of you may have dealt with, okay? So these personality traits could apply to a myriad of women here, okay? Then we have the stork. We have the stork, okay? We have bridges, we have dice, we have the ring card, which is a good symbol here for the future, as well as bear, okay? So with the stork, Jupiter and Uranus are the rulers. It connects with water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This card brings about a lot of movement and transitions, okay? So this woman, again, is very motherly. I'm seeing a tall as well as a shorter woman. She's very flighty, yet flighty, I'm feeling. Practical, slender. And she might even soon get a job, a better permission, a better job or promotion, I'm kind of seeing. Okay, next here we have the bridges. And bridges, again, it further emphasizes this transition aspect of the birds here, of the stork. So that's all about overcoming problems as well as reconciliation, gentlemen. And with the dice here, that's a card of taking a leap of faith. It's the risk taker. Like when you're shooting dice, it's the gambler, you know? It's a take a chance card. And then you have the ring that sits next to it, Venus, the ruler, connects with earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This card is all about commitment, agreement, as well as marriage. And it shows, it looks like a future person coming towards you, or someone maybe from whom you've had problems with, is you're going to reconnect with. And this person really is serious this time, I'm kind of getting, you know? And then you have the bear. And with the bear, Jupiter is the ruler. It connects with earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. This card is all about power, authority, and financial concerns. So this woman might be, in fact, hold a high position. She's an executive of some sort, even potentially a boss. She could even work in finance or work in like food or like be a dietitian or something, and I'm feeling a very athletic type person, possessive. She could even work in the government. I'm seeing a heavier sex type person, and even including someone again that's very athletic. Okay. So, gentlemen, this is what I have here for your Lenormand's card. So, I wanted to just add a bit more part and advice into your situation prior to closing this reading with a few more oracle cards here. And you have some positive cards here. So, it seems that perhaps that the female that from whom you've been or you that you have been having difficulties with is really worth waiting for, because divine timing it seems to be at work in your love life here. And the key is, once again, to continue to try to stay a bit optimistic about your love life because, of course, positive thinking and faith certainly is going to bring you what you desire. And understand that forgiving and learning is the lessons here that you learn, and gentlemen, as you release and heal the past, you kind of experience more love in the present moments. You just have to let things go, you know? And by doing so, the only way you can do it, gentlemen, if in fact that you have a heart-to-heart conversation. Be honest with one another and discuss your feelings and how you really feel, you know? And perhaps you might need to consider doing something for your lover. Give your lover the intention that she deserves, okay? And understand, gentlemen, that like, in fact, attracts like. If you long for more love, rest assured that you might want to learn how to be a bit more loving. And to further emphasize this fact, love and restore harmony into your situation, gentlemen, because it's something that is certainly, it looks like you have an opportunity to do. So take advantage of that, and understand, gentlemen, that you may not always understand why certain things really have to happen the way that they do. However, there's certainly always a higher purpose to the events in your life, and through turmoil, a blessing, as you can see, will soon be revealed here, gentlemen. And try to embrace, because understand that through you and your lover, you certainly will find the missing pieces that you've been really searching for, okay? And gentlemen, also, try to do something new, something different, surprise your lover, Gentlemen, have you ever noticed how easy it is to kind of fall in love and to kind of be falling in love with when you're busy? Okay? And gentlemen, also understand that no two flowers are the same, Get all, understand that all are beautiful in their own way, So comparisons, gentlemen, the key here are very odious, because they presume all other things are equal, which is never the case, gentlemen, you know. And gentlemen, in the closing, in order to cope with separation, gentlemen, from a loved one, you need to realize that spiritually we are always connected to really those we love. And neither distance nor time can separate that which is united by love, And understand that you are in fact a jewel, even though you may not see it at present, because what you consider imperfect is certainly an illusion. Even in darkness, you kind of shine eternally bright. So, gentlemen, this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that this reading has provided and offered food for thought. Be sure to like and share, subscribe, and send me over your comments, okay? If you need a personal reading, please contact me at WAT61073 at gmail.com. Enjoy your day.